because I'm pretty? Or am I pretty because you love me?
False dichotomy yan. False dichotomy yan. Objection, Your Honor. Misleading, Your Honor. Hindi. Ayaw.
Stop questioning the question. Just answer it. Bakit misleading? Kasi hindi ako maganda?
Hindi. Kasi hindi either or yan eh. You're pretty and I love you.
Hindi, which comes first?
Walang connect yun.
Which comes first? Na I'm pretty or na you
Wala.
love me?
Hindi ordinal yan. Hindi chronological yan. Which comes first? The sky is blue. The sun is yellow. Which comes first? They are coexistent truths.
Ayaw mo nang sagutin.
Hindi. Meron bang start and end point ang truths? Mahal kita. Tapos maganda ka.
Fine.
First time in Thailand.
From Pixieworks Animation
You have the cutest smile. Careful, I might steal it.
comes a story about finding someone who truly sees you.
Oh, hi, I'm Gene.
Hi, G.
But she's got a
You
secret.
look cute when you sweat.
Oh, thanks.
I haven't felt like this in years.
There's something I haven't told you.
Ladyboy.
Hi guys, so kakagising ko lang. Hindi naman halata, no? Share ko lang na ang ganda ng view dito sa condo ko. Quick yap session lang na before I started doing all these content here on TikTok or posting anywhere on social media, people will always have opinions about what you're doing. It's really true, no, na kahit maraming positive feedbacks, positive comments, it's always the negative comments that will have a little bit of weight. Anyways, the moment that I stopped caring about what others think about me, I felt better and became happier. Because no matter what you do, good or bad, people will always have something to say. So you just have to do you and do what you wanna do with the dessert. As long as you're not hurting anybody, gidya. Or inaapakan na ibang tao. Always be kind because kindness goes a long way, gidya.
In a place where confidence is tested, one tiny slip can feel gigantic.
Aren't you gonna pick that up?
This Christmas, every guy gets what he's always
You
wanted.
seriously forget to...
Less nagging, more gagging.
Damn, man. My mom smashed my phone. So you know how I got her back?
How?
I smashed her daughter, dude.
Dude! What?
This holiday season.
Good night, little buddy.
Wait, what are you...
I'll be holding on to these.
Dad!
House rules.
And the Wi-Fi? Disconnected.
You can't be serious!
This November, one teen will have to find new ways to pass the time.
I'm losing my mind!
Disney and Pixar present No Nut November in a theater where every snack feels like an adventure.
Babe? There's, something in here.
2 hearts, 1 can of Pringles, and a sausage that doesn't know.
Just don't look in each other's eyes, and don't cross swords.
Okay. Okay.
Every house on the block knows his name.
See you next time.
This fall, a hardworking plumber with a heart of gold
Gotta keep the water flowing.
brings the neighborhood together. Laying pipe coming.
You know, in Cebu, they called it the trial of the century. And honestly, it's not hard to see why. This was a case so horrifying, so completely captivating, that it grabbed the entire nation's attention. And at its very core was a legal question that pushed the justice system to its absolute limits. So think about this. Could one man's word, just one guy's detailed confession as a participant in a crime, actually overcome the sworn testimony of dozens of other people? That was the massive central dilemma the Supreme Court had to unravel in a case that would echo for a generation. Okay, so before we dive into all the legal arguments and what the Supreme Court ultimately decided, we've got to go back to the beginning. We need to understand the horrific crime that set this entire legal saga into motion. Picture this. It's a rainy night in Cebu City, July 16, 1997. 2 sisters, Marijoy and Jacqueline Cheong, just vanish on their way home. A frantic search kicks off immediately. But then, 2 days later, a horrifying discovery is made in a remote town. It's Marijoy's body, at the bottom of a deep ravine. Jacqueline, she was just gone, never to be seen again. The city was gripped by fear, and a case that would haunt the country for decades had just begun. So for almost a full year, the case went cold. It was a total mystery. And then, out of nowhere, a man named Davidson Rugia, tormented by what he called recurrent nightmares, walks into a police station. And his confession? Well, it would become the single, solitary pillar holding up the prosecution's entire case.
And what Rugia described was just chilling. He laid out the crime in painstaking detail. He talked about how the sisters were snatched from a mall, taken to a safe house, and then driven to this remote cliffside. He detailed the horrific assaults that happened next, culminating in Marcy Joy being thrown into a ravine and Jacqueline being driven away, her fate completely unknown. And here's the kicker. He named the 7 men he claimed were with him every single step of the way.
So you hear that and you think, case closed, right? Ruscia's testimony sounds absolutely damning. But hold on. The defense came back with a story of their own. A counter-narrative so strong, so packed with witnesses, it created this massive, seemingly impossible contradiction.
And this right here, this is the absolute heart of the conflict. On one side, you have the prosecution, pointing to Ruscia's testimony and other eyewitnesses, saying that one of the main accused, Paco Larrañaga, was right there in Cebu, spearheading the crime. But the defense? They're saying, no way, not even possible. They argued he was hundreds of kilometers away in Quezon City, taking his midterm exams.
And look, they didn't just say he was somewhere else. They brought the receipts. We're talking more than 15 witnesses who took the stand. Classmates who said they took exams with him. Teachers who swore he was in their class. Friends who said they partied with him that night. They even had airline reps testify that his name wasn't on any flight manifests from Manila to Cebu. This wasn't just an alibi. It was a fortress of testimony.
So, despite that fortress of an alibi, the trial court convicted the men. And, as you'd expect, the case went on appeal, all the way up to the Supreme Court. But here's where it gets really interesting for all you law buffs. The defense didn't just rehash the facts. They went for the jugular. They attacked the very fairness of the trial itself, claiming their fundamental rights to due process had been completely violated.
Their appeal really boiled down to 4 major claims of injustice. They basically said, hey, we were denied lawyers of our own choice. The state's star witness, Ruscia, shouldn't have even been allowed to testify because he was the most guilty. The judge was openly hostile to us. And finally, you guys just improperly dismissed our mountain of alibi evidence.
So this really set the stage for a massive landmark decision. The Supreme Court now had to systematically go through each of these serious challenges piece by piece and decide if the trial was fair before they could even touch the verdict itself.
All right, let's break down how the court handled this. First up, the right to counsel. Now, we all know this is a cornerstone of due process, but the court looked at the record and said, hold on a minute. They found that the defense lawyers had actually withdrawn all at once, en masse was the term, in what the court saw as a delay tactic. The ruling made it clear, your right to choose a lawyer isn't absolute. You can't use it as a weapon to stall justice indefinitely.
Okay, next up was the big one. Davidson Ruscia. Was he credible? The defense hammered on the fact that he admitted to these terrible acts and had a prior conviction. They argued that, legally, this made him the most guilty and therefore ineligible to be a state witness. But the court saw it differently. After analyzing his role, they concluded he was an oblivious follower, not the mastermind. So he didn't meet that legal standard of being the most guilty, which made his testimony admissible.
And that brings us back to the alibi, that fortress of testimony. Why did it fall? This is where a really key legal concept comes into play: physical impossibility. See, for an alibi to hold up in court, it's not enough to just show you were somewhere else. The defense has to prove it was physically impossible for you to have been at the scene of the crime. The court pointed out that with tons of one-hour flights between Manila and Cebu every day, Larrañaga could have made the trip. His alibi, as strong as it seemed, just didn't clear that very high legal bar, especially when weighed against 4 other witnesses who positively identified him in Cebu.
So with the convictions upheld, the court turned to sentencing. And this is where another super important legal doctrine gets applied, the special complex crime. Now, for all you future lawyers out there, this is a big one. It means that when a crime like kidnapping is inseparably linked to other heinous acts like rape or murder, the law doesn't treat them as separate charges. They get fused into a single indivisible offense, which then calls for the maximum penalty. And applying that doctrine, it led to a dramatic escalation of the lower court's sentence. For the special complex crime against Marjoy, the kidnapping with rape and homicide all rolled into one, the Supreme Court imposed the death penalty on 6 of the appellants. For the kidnapping of Jacqueline, where her death was never proven, they received reclusion perpetua, or life imprisonment. The one defendant, who was a minor at the time, his sentence was reduced, just as the law requires.
When you really boil it all down, the court's decision rested on this one powerful principle. Yeah, the defense had a whole army of witnesses for their alibi, but the prosecution had Davidson Ruscia, and his testimony was corroborated by the most powerful witness of all, the physical evidence, Marjoy's body, found exactly where and how he said it would be.
So what are we left with? This case forces us to ask a really tough question. When you have two narratives in direct opposition, one built on the sheer volume of human testimony, and the other on the grim consistency of physical evidence, where does justice find the truth? In this trial of the century, the Supreme Court made its choice, and in doing so, it gave us all a stark lesson on the immense weight of evidence, truth, and the very meaning of justice.
Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Lady Gaga, Billie Eilish, Addison Rae, Charlie XCX, Katy Perry, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Madonna, Beyonce, Olivia Dean, Britney Spears, Chappell Roan.
This summer, Disney and Pixar present
1,000?
Guess what? I've got a date with 1,000 blokes. 1,000. Why is everybody acting so weird about it? It's brilliant. 3 dinners for a month and I get to choose my fave at the end.
Bonnie, that's gross, medically.
That is not something to brag about, Bond.
You're just jealous. I mean, who else can say they got a queue around the block? Yeah, booked solid till Christmas. Bonnie, it's just weird. It's 1,000 guys, not a hobby.
What is that? Sounds like applause from Mom and Dad's room? Are they practicing something?
Only one way to find out from Disney and Pixar. Check it.
Oh no. It's leaking again. Hi, yeah, I need a plumber, fast.
You called the right guy.
Fill my crack with caulk.
You've got
Thanks
it.
for saving my bath. And maybe my day.
Anytime. The Pipe Layer. In theaters this Christmas.
Mr. Carter, are you my dad?
I ain't your daddy.
This photo, that's you, right?
Nope.
The test will tell us for sure.
Look, I'm not your dad. How long can you keep running from this? Disney.
Damn, man. My mom smashed my phone. So you know how I got her back?
How?
I smashed her daughter.
Dude! What? This holiday season.
This Christmas, every guy gets what he's always
Did you
wanted.
seriously forget to...
Less nagging, more gagging.
Every house on the block knows his name.
See you next time.
This fall, a hardworking plumber with a heart of gold
Gotta keep the water flowing.
brings the neighborhood together. Laying pipe, Cummings.
Welcome to Sunnyvale, home of the biggest peach I've ever seen.
This summer, James is about to get juicy.
You're, thick with 2 C's. Oh my gosh.
This is ridiculous. I paid for 2 footlongs. And you skipped my veggies and overcharged me. Fix it right now.
大家好，我发现这个菲律宾语啊，只要在后面就加一个词，就能听起来特别像本地菲律宾人说话。就比如说我没有钱的菲律宾语 Wala kung pera， 那你加一个 a 在后面就是 Wala kung pera。 再比如说我很难，菲律宾语是 Mahirap ako， 那你在后面加一个 a 就是 Mahirap ako， 那个地方没有 Wala yan， 加一个 a Wala yan， 有没有菲律宾老番的那个味道啦？
I'm pregnant.
Oh my god! I'm gonna be a dad!
No, you're not.
Raising Daquan. Brought to you by Pixar Studios.
I waited and found this moment my whole life. Move it, recruit! Come on, Garcia!
Special Forces, Summer 2026. From Disney and Pixar, cooking is like breathing to me. One chef follows his heart.
Hey, what exactly am I eating? Meow meow, what?
For years, I fought to prove myself in the ring, but there was one fight I kept avoiding. Whatever it is, you've got me. I'm gay, and that's something to be proud of, champ.
This summer, he's stepping into the
I'm tired of this family! Where are you going? We're out of milk!
I'm just running to the store for some milk.
Do you think Dad will find it?
I don't know, baby.
Finding milk.
I'm pregnant.
What? Babe, that's awesome! We need milk!
I'll be right back. From Disney and Pixar, a promise made in a heartbeat, a journey that took everything but love. Warm glass of Nope.
Gotta give it to the gays. I just went to the bathroom at the airport, and I'm guessing because of all the delays, people are trying to figure out things to do. Well, there were 3 sets of sneakers in the stall next to me, which I obviously knew what was going on, but I used the bathroom and somebody reached their hand under. I guess they wanted to make it 4.
Kili, ano, bilisan mo! Bilisan mo, Kili! Picture mo na ako. Aray ko.
Picture lang pala.
You could take like going back to Honolulu just to get that Maui Wowie.
Alam kong muli na, pero di ko kaya bumitaw at bigay. Masasaktan dahil pangako ko'y walang iwanan. Alam kong huli na, alam kong hindi na nga mahal.
Oh, brother, get a load of this guy. Babe, I thought of, learning how to speak white American so I can better communicate with you.
What kind of white do you want to speak? Do you want to speak like white trash, middle class white people, rich white people? What genre are you trying to get?
Newsflash, buddy. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
That's good. That's a good start. That's a good start. Okay, but what sort of, like I said, what sort of white people are you?
All right, wise guy. Take a chill pill.
From Disney and Pixar comes the story of a guy who's always online and the family who wishes he wasn't.
You can't just live in there forever, Miles.
This holiday season, one family will learn to log off. From Disney and Pixar comes a story about speed, sparkle, and falling fast.
You make me feel like I can build anything.
Then build me a life, Habibi.
But when love hits the brakes, she takes
Kapag sinirch mo ang shower at ang lumabas ay literal na shower na makikita mo sa banyo, 100% matinong lalaki ka. Pero kapag sinirch mo ang shower at lumabas ay mga babaeng sumasayaw habang naliligo, 100% din na manyakol ka. Paano ko nalaman? Search mo shower para malaman mo.
This is fine. It's completely fine.
Bakit umuwi ka pa dito? Ha? Wala kang karapatan para umuwi sa pamamahay ko. Bakit ka umuwi?
Kukunin ko na ang gamit ko. Iiwan kita.
Kukunin mo na. Kukunin mo na ngayon na. Bakit ka pa umuwi? Mabuti hindi umuulan, hindi ka nababasa.
Walang uulan kasi tiniksan ko kanina na hindi ka uulan.
Kasi pag uwi-uwi mo dito, palagi kang basa-basa. Halika, mag-ano muna tayo. Namimiss ka talaga. Namimiss kita, baby.
Okay.
Di ba ako na-miss?
Miss kita. Alam mo ba?
Okay na. Malakaw sa takay na tayo paltugsudan.
And then, my own dad kicked me out of house. Would you understand this? I have the worst father.
God, it's not coming off! Ah! Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa, whoa! 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 It's broken, child!
This summer, Disney and Pixar present.
I'm tired of people coming here asking for ice cream. I told you, child, it don't work.
But it's clearly working fine. Could I just get some ice cream?
For the last damn time, I told you. It's broken.
For the last damn time.
I told you it's broken!
In a world full of temptation, one man is trying his very best to stay strong.
Nope, not today.
At home, at work, everywhere. This November, no nuts, no...
One little socket
Where'd he go?
with a big world to explore.
10 mil? Hey, 10 mil! I can't stay in the drawer forever.
But getting lost means find where you belong. Disney Pixar's Finding 10mm Socket. Only in theaters this
spring.
All right, team. That beam isn't going to flick itself.
Let's shake things up!
One step at a time. Hold on, Bunny.
Nothing will stop them.
Ready? And...
Reaching the climb.
Miss you every day, Max.
Hey, mister. We heard you could use some company.
What? Disney and Pixar present Down in theaters this Christmas.
God damn. People look at you a lot, huh? All the time. God damn. And I'm just trying to mind my business.
From Disney and Pixar, Gat, only in theaters January 12th.
On the quietest corner of a very big world lives a little guy who's finally being noticed.
Hi.
But when attention comes,
Whoa.
so can pressure. From Disney.
This holiday season.
I don't know a lot about medicine.
But you made this?
Yep, extra crispy just for you.
It's amazing.
When the world called for a doctor,
Every kid thinks their dad has a secret, but Eddie's about to find out his dad's secret shines a little brighter than most.
Son, this stays between us.
Sometimes, Daddy just needs to sparkle.
This spring, meet a man who keeps the game alive, one rim at a time.
That's a clean install.
And a cleaner cup of coffee. Thanks, Teach.
Anytime, Mr. Grant. He fixes hoops, but his heart, rim job.
This fall,
I just need the right key.
maybe this'll do?
That is a very big key. It fits.
A wide hole. And
Okay, so I guess we're family now?
Yeah, family.
Totally. Nothing weird about it.
Except for the part where she keeps getting stuck in the washer.
It's not the washer, it's the
and
towel.
the part where we might both like you.
I quit my job to build a business in the Philippines. Incubators are on because day-old chicks can't regulate their body temperature. Ang init dito. Hot. Ooh. Just got shit all over my hands. It's 2:40 a.m. We're just finishing up. Follow for more.